Good morning, everyone. I'll grab my iPad real quick. How's everyone doing this morning? I'm a few minutes early. Let me just refresh here. Go back and share this over to my group. All right. Awesome. Welcome. Happy Sunday. I'm sure a lot of you are all revved up for the game tonight, the big game of the Buffalo Bills versus the Chiefs, and it is going to be probably a very intense game. I probably will watch, depending. As I said, I am a Dolphins fan, kind of crazy in our neck of the woods. However, I'm okay with that. I love the Dolphins. But anyway, I am rooting for the Bills only because it would be great to see a home team, from upstate New York win and go to the Super Bowl and win. It's been a long time, probably. I don't know their stats, their history, anything like that. I don't get involved in all that, but I'm excited for them and I probably will watch the game. So, and all the fans, I'm cheering you on as well. But just know, come next year, game on. Hello, everyone. I am Mary Jo Snyder. Welcome to Let's Caffeinate and Create in my Yellowstone mug. Dalton Ranch. Yes, thank you, Bubby, and others who gave me this wonderful cup. I love it. Let me tell you what I'm drinking today. I love, and I got to thinking I should really invest in this rather than stopping for a cup of coffee in the morning. Because I'm sure the coffee that I get, if I get a large caramel latte made with almond milk from Dunkin', I'm sure it exceeds the calories and whatever than this little packet does. So this is Giovanni, however you say that. I'm Italian, I should know this. Frothy cappuccino. And notes to everyone out there, that is why I could not sleep the other night. Coffee usually does not bother me. I can drink a cup, fall right to sleep. Yeah, this is a little bit stronger because it's cappuccino and I think it's a little bit espresso. It's rich, smooth, and creamy. So what you do with this wonderful pack, and it comes with 6 in a pack. So think about it. You're also saving money as long as you don't drink all 6 in 2 days. Comes with a little frother and it comes with your K-cup. Love it. You put the froth in your cup first, then you put your K-cup in the machine, you brew it through. And yes, I do still put, creamer in my coffee because it's just what I do. I mean, it's a lot less using this coffee, but if anyone ever goes to Sam's Club or anything like that, I don't have a membership, and you see this in bulk in a bigger box, let me know. I will send you money, and I will, of course, local, so that we can meet up and I can get it from you. I will send you money, give you money, but I would love a big stockpile of this. There's a fellow, what is her name? I don't even want to go there. It's not Tiffany. It might be. I can't think of her name. I just started watching her and I'm becoming an avid fan because I love all the stuff she does with journaling and all that stuff. So make sure you guys are commenting and all that fun stuff here. But anyway, I'm going to share 4 cards with you. And I have some show and tell, sneak peeks of stuff too. But this person, Let's Get Crafty. Oh, I wish I could look it up real quick. Anyway, absolutely love her creativity and her inspiration. And it's really cute because you can go buy her a coffee. So you can kind of fund her page by buying her a cup of coffee. I think that's awesome. It's through YouTube. It would be so cool if I could eventually, with my Let's Caffeinate and Create, if I can have that option. So as I grow my audience on YouTube, I hope to be able to do some of that stuff. I think I'm a long ways away before I can have access to doing stuff and being paid and whatever. I'm not sure how all that works. I have to investigate. So anyway, with that, yeah, maybe someday you can buy me a cup of coffee while we're crafting together, and kind of sponsor or kind of gift a cup of coffee to me to help fund what I'm doing here, because I'm not getting any income, and it would be great to, you know, have a little donation for a cup of coffee for me during my Let's Caffeinate and Create. That'll be down the road. So welcome everyone who's catching me live. I truly appreciate you being here. Happy Sunday, January 26th, 2025. Already, the month is almost over. I don't like the fact that the older I get, time goes faster, quicker, whatever. But it happens, so you have to revel in each day and make the most of it and live your best life, right? Because we're not promised to be here every day. So I should say, we don't know how long we have, so live your best life. I'm going to read some little quotes from my wonderful book here. Always believe in yourself and your dreams. Okay, so there's 3 little quotes here from different contributors to this book. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. And that is Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. I hope I said that right. The next one, to accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also believe. That is Anatole France. Sure, I'm not saying these right. Nothing can bring you peace but yourself. Ralph Waldo Emerson. And that is so true. So take those, and hopefully you can grow from those inspirations, or pull inspiration and whatever from those quotes. So, all right, I'm going to get started. I hope people jump on. I will also post this to YouTube later on, and actually probably shortly after I'm done here, we'll see. But I have 4 cards. One we're going to make from scratch, and I have 3 that are already designed. So it looks like I am going to start with this one. Oh, yep, and I got the designs here. And I am using ephemera. That's some of the, I believe, current product from Stampin' Up. And we're going to get started. And it's a lot of love and inspiration, but some of these, you know, Valentine's don't always, when you get Valentine products from any aspect of paper crafting or any store, online, whatever company you purchase your stuff from, excuse me, it doesn't necessarily only have to be used for Valentine projects. You can use it for weddings, anniversaries, anything associated with love. And that's awesome. Excuse me. Let's take a sip of my coffee. So let's go ahead, and we're going to create this first card. So I'm going to get you pointed down so we can do this creating of these 4 cards. We are going to use some of that awesome paper that we created doing the, what was it? Shaving cream technique. And it smells so good. So we'll use that for one of our cards as well. I have 2 of these to give away. So I know one is Pat Robinson. You are a winner of a sand eraser. And the other is going to Barb. And she is new to my channel over on YouTube as well as here. So I will be sending a sand eraser to both of you. Congratulations. Barb, I cannot recall her last name at the present moment, but I will tag them both into this video so that they know they are winners of the sand erasers. They're also going to get one of the cards that I am making today so that they can send it on and share the love. Hey, Lisa, good morning and welcome. All right, we're going to get you pointed down. And, oh, I should reverse my camera so you're not getting all dizzy. Where are we at? Right there. All right, so now my hand's covering the lens. You're going to see all kinds of goodies there. Get you zoomed in. I've been working diligently on smashing an entire product line that I received from Echo Park. So once that is all done, I'm going to give you a sneak peek today, but I'm totally smashing out the entire suite of product so that I have multiple things created with the awesome paper pack, the coordinating cardstock, 12 by 12 cardstock paper, the 6x6 paper, the ephemera, the stickers, all the things. So I have made so much stuff, and I can't credit myself for all the designs because I find inspiration from so many people out there until I'm comfortable with creating my own junk journals. I just am really excited to be able to share. So, all right. So yes, this is what I used for this. So this is a product. I think this is a, I don't know if it's a celebration product with the current Stampin' Up! Promotions that are going on, but I was able to get this while I was still a demonstrator. And I was excited because it coordinates so well with their ephemera packs. And I can't tell you the names of these because, well, get in contact with a demonstrator, go on, shop with someone local, whatever the case is. But I am super excited to use all these pretty elements to create cards without any stamping. So it's kind of my new go-to. I love to stamp. I love to create in that sense as well. But when I go to an event, like a virtual, or not a virtual, but if I go to a crop or a no frills event, I like to pack simple anymore. And I just bring ephemera, I bring stickers, I bring papers, and then I just try to do the best I can with designs that are either given to us at the retreat or whatever the case is, or I pick my phone up and I just start searching and I just create with the elements that I bring with me. And I tell you what, I only had 3 bags with me the last time I went to retreat, so I was very excited. And 1 bag was stuff I was donating to anyone who wanted to grab it off the table, because usually they have a donation table. So look at that frothy goodness. The coffee is delicious. Okay. All right. So this card, I did use these, and I also used, which I did not pull out, it is the postage dies that are also, I have a lot of Stampin' Up! Product because I was a demonstrator, so I am utilizing all that I can that I love and cherish so much. So I cut this out of Pretty in Pink. I believe that is Pretty in Pink. Yep. And I cut this out. Hey, Maggie, welcome. Good morning. This is Basic White, so I cut 2 of the same size, and I am going to layer these. But first I want to decorate this layer. And what I'm going to do is take these elements, and these are not stickers, they're ephemera, so you have to find a great way to. And I know I have my silicone mat, but I think I packed it and it's still packed. So I am going to just do what I can with what I can. So I'm going to grab this as a backdrop here so that I can add. Hey, Beth, I wanted to let you know that you won one of my sand erasers. And at the end of this broadcast, you can pick one of these cards that, aside from the one that is one of the first 3 cards I create, it will not be using the paper we made in my Creativity Made Easy over on YouTube, but you will be able to pick one of the cards and you're going to get a sand eraser, and I'm going to mail that out to you because you won Prize Patrol. So I'm very excited. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of our community. So there's 3 cards you can pick from, and you can let me know, and I'll say 1, 2, or 3. This is 1. And when we get to the next 2, and even if you have to go and come back, you can just comment that you are interested in 1, 2, or 3. And then Pat Robinson is the other winner, so she will be getting a card as well. So, and she also can pick 1, 2, or 3. I'm not going to hoard all the cards. All right, so with this, I want to, it would be really nice to, I have a brand new bottle of this and it's like torturing me. So bear with me while I grab a piece of paper because I already have too much glue on there. I should grab my my glue dauber, which I really am not sure where it is at the moment, and use my silicone mat, but I'm just going to add hopefully a little bit of glue on these, and hopefully my head is not, if I just tap it, it will be nice. And just get a little bit of adhesive on there. Now we're going to pick this up with this so I can grab right there. This is going to go right in the center. Hey, Mary. Ooh, snowy and cold in Colorado. Well, that makes sense. I hope you're staying warm. That's going to go right there in the center. And then we are going to layer this heart. Hey, Julie, welcome. Watching while cooking. I'm sure what you're cooking is yummy. And how many of you are watching the big football games going on? Are you Bills fans? I know some of you are. Some of you are Chiefs fans, so it's going to be maybe a difficult moment in your household. Maybe. All right, we're going to cover some of this little kind of like fencing embellishment there. And then I'm going to take this heart. Now this is all the ephemera from one of the ephemera packs that Stampin' Up! Offers. So I'm using Stampin' Up! Products today. And that will cover the edge of that, just like so. Really super simple. And then we have, did I not get them out? Where's my stickers? Oh, did you see what I just tried to do? What a goober. I thought I put everything in my little packet. Are they stuck in here? Nope. Did I put them in the wrong envelope? Well, maybe. Good thing they're right here. Let's grab. And I don't have the name of it, but this is what I need. That's odd. Maybe I stuck them in the wrong one. But this is the pack, and I need these flowers. And I'm going to grab the one that has similar colors, the reds and the pink tones. These are also die cuts, or ephemera, not stickers. And this glue. Thank you everyone hopping on and watching. I'm glad you're here. And thank you all of those catching the replay. I like to acknowledge all of those people as well. This is going to, I'm not going to tuck it under, but it looks like I should have tucked that under. But we'll just have it touching. Oh, well, I got it under that one. So that's good. It's under the heart a little bit. Now I'm going to put this with dimensionals onto my card front because I am going to put these, then I'll add the other elements that are popped up as well. So, which are right here. Okay, so we'll grab some dimensionals. So y'all go all crazy with food for when you're watching the big games. I used to do that and invite everybody over, and it used to be fun. Papa G would stop over, Uncle Terry, and we would indulge in all kinds of good stuff, snacky food. Even if they weren't here to watch the game, it was nice to have them here. My mom and others, but life changes, you know. This is not lined up, so I'm trying to line that up and get that crease the right way. So bear with me while I fix that. I came across my bone folder that's all clean. That was, well, it was clean this morning. It was my Hardcore Stampers bone folder that I got when I went to Onstage in 2016. See, I put that down and I shouldn't have. Now we got dimensionals sticking everywhere. That was Jen Rios Rayner. She definitely got me all passionate about Stampin' Up, but I'm very happy that I can just do whatever. It's someone actually, when I was at retreat, said to me, gave me a big hug and said, you just seem so much happier in the journey that you're taking, and nothing against anyone loving Stampin' Up. It's a great company, but I am very much more relaxed. I don't feel pressured to do certain things. It's just really nice. Not that I was pressured to do things. I created that own pressure. I did not put on my do not disturb. I probably will not do that anymore. So if I get cut off during a video, I will just pop back on, because life, it's my my lifeline to my kids. So I know I'm not sure how to recover on YouTube when that happens, but if I get a call, I mean, I do have my watch now, which I'm very happy about. That's supposed to look like a bow under there. If you saw what I did, I just kept adding adhesive, seal adhesive, and just made it look like a faux bow. So it's kind of flat in the center. So when I come in here with this, I'm going to put dimensionals in each corner, kind of diagonal, so that I don't cause any issues with the bulkiness of the ribbon underneath it. So we've got this. And I love how it all like coordinates. Makes me happy. And I put them in the wrong corners, so I need to stick some because it's covering the ribbon, but it's not attached to the card base. So let me grab I think I have some minis. Now I can put a big one under there. Just so we are not causing ourselves grief. Hopefully that's lined up and not exposed anywhere. If that happens, all you got to do, like it did, is come in here and poke that underneath so it's not showing, especially just that little bit. And now we're good. I probably could put on the other side. So when I did my corners, I did them in the wrong corners, but that's okay. Easily fixable. And if not, just embellish to make it look good. There, now we're good. Might be a little lumpy, but that's okay. A little crooked. There, we're good now. I'm satisfied. And then we're gonna bring in those self-adhesive sequins that I just had in my hand. Buried, I think, yep. All right, and this has got to go on the inside. So we're gonna add some of these pretty colors because they all kind of match what we got going on here. So we'll add, I think I'll use my pointy side, a large of this color and a small, looks like fresh freesia, and the pink, and that's going to be a little off. No, I want the tiny one up there. And then we'll add the other on the inside. Good morning, Pat. I want to let you know this is card number 1. It's okay that you're late. You and Barb won the sand erasers, so you're each going to get a sand eraser. So I just need you to reach out to me with your mailing address, which I might have, I'm not sure. Actually, I'll need you to reach out to me with your mailing address because I'm not supposed to keep all that information per Stampin' Up. So I don't have it anymore. I did get rid of it. Sorry. But if you send it to me again, then I can send you this stuff. And so this is card 1. We're doing 3 cards with the ephemera for Valentine's or love or whatever the case is. And then you can pick card 1, 2, or 3 to go with your sand eraser. And this is card 1. So you tell me in the description of this video, or message me when you can message me the information with your address, and I'll go over that again. But that's card 1. So you get a free card and you get a sand eraser from me. So this is card number 2, I think. Nope, this is card number 2. card number 2. All the elements from the ephemera. And this is what the card is going to look like. And this is a very fun technique. So if you can see, there's a little dusting of white on there to kind of give it a little bit of, so it's not just red on red, okay? So it's going to give it a little bit of distinction from the top of the card. So with my little mini blending brush, I think my watch is telling me to stand up, but I'm not going to do that right now. All right, I need my, I don't even know if this still exists, but I have Whisper White ink pad. I'm going to grab some of that ink that's on there, and I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to come in and just add almost like some cloudiness to the background. Oops, this is hard to pull ink off of. That ink is very sticky. So we've got that kind of cloudy addition too, and I'm gonna make sure the edges are touched on as well. There you go. And that does kind of take a minute to dry. I'm going to close this up and set this aside. And now you can see that it separates from the background pretty easily. Okay, I didn't cut myself a piece of ribbon. What is my deal? I thought I was all prepared, but that's okay. It's real handy. Hanging on my rack, so I'll get myself a piece. All right, so this is going to get decorated. Besides the stuff that's all popped up, we'll do the ribbon and those pieces after. So we'll put the words, Happy Valentine's Day, aside. Now when you get your pack, it's got all these hearts together, and then you can separate them. Like so, and okay, now we're going to grab this again and flip it over. I'm going to use this as my little faux mat. It is so windy at my house. Thank you. Bring this in. We're going to do this one. Actually, that gets done second. Sorry, I got to look at the sequence of things. Now there is a right and wrong way because I think there's kind of a different texture on the back versus the front. Excuse the sniffle. I don't have my heater on out here, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to go here and do that. And it's okay. I can go through. I'm terrible with liquid glue when it's a brand new bottle. I have the precision tip, not the precision tip. Yeah, the fine tip, not the fine tip glue, but it's a precision tip bottle. And I just need to transfer my glue to it so it's less ink, less of the glue comes out. Because I struggle. And does this have dimensionals? No, this is just straight up right on there. So we'll add. Oh, thank you. We're going to add this heart right in the center. It's going to cover where those two hearts are connected. And then we are going to add some adhesive just to these flowers. See, I go crazy pressing it and then it's all over. I'm just going to wipe some of that off. And this will lay on top of this heart perfectly. And now we can set that mess aside, and we're going to add dimensionals to this. I had a lot of fun creating these cards, and I could not wait. I did them last weekend, when I just, was it last weekend? I don't remember. It might have been 2 weeks ago, and I could not wait to be able to share them with you. And I am a dimensional crazy person. Okay. We're going to lay this on the front of our card with about 1/8 inch of a border on each side, like so. Some fuzz on there. All right, now I'm going to just quickly go grab a piece of ribbon, so bear with me. And this is Real Red ribbon. Oh, I have got to stop sitting that way. I literally had to put my boot on yesterday while I was out in my craft room, because I do things subconsciously and rest my foot under my bar stool. And it was preventing me from doing that because I do not need to be injured. I have way too much stuff that I have plans for this summer. So I have to be conscious of that. I'm going to just put a little dab of glue in the center of this, and then I'm going to trim it. Oh, that's going to lay right here. And then I'll trim it down to the size that I need, because I want it to be even with the card for the most part, peeking out from underneath the sentiment and the little pretty kind of, what do you call that? It's like a fence. Goodness gracious, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I used to have it by my porch. I didn't really care for it. Is that the right side? Okay, it's almost got a hint of gray. I'm just going to dot, dot, dot. Definitely would be super awesome to have. Trellis, thank you. Coming in late, was watching a movie and lost track of time. No worries, thank you for being here. I know, I've been like addicted to movies. All right, we're just gonna rub some of that off because I don't want it oozing. Let's get this set aside again. And this is gonna go over, now I think I did it wrong, but that's okay. Because I think I attached the sentiment first, bummer. And then I attached this to this using dimensionals because this is on dimensionals, but that's okay. We're still gonna add dimensionals on there and it's not gonna be a big deal. Right, absolutely. All right, so we'll add a couple of dimensionals. And it's going to go right here, hopefully even. Like so. So you have that. And then we're going to grab those. Oh, those are different gems. And I think I had those out. I think I tried to keep everything together. Yes, those are opal rounds. So we're going to grab the opal rounds I received. Are there different sizes? I think there are. So we'll use this little pack. This was part of my embellishments that came with one of Jennifer Cotton's clubs. It's gonna go there. And another, oh, that's the wrong color. Another little one up here, and then a bigger one down here. And then we'll add the piece of basic white to the inside. There is card number 2. Super cute. Okay, so we got 1 and 2. And we put this stuff away so I'm not like creating havoc for myself later. Have to run out and get a few things from the store. I don't really want to, so we'll see if I bypass that. I can only ignore that for so long though. All right. All right, so we used both of those. So don't cover up what I'm using over there. And let's put this back in our case. And the next card we have is card number 3. And that's using that postage stamp set. And there's a trick to this. I watched someone do this in a video and I made it ubu. Actually, it wasn't a video. I think it was just handwritten instructions or step by step. And there's a way that you can extend this one to go all the way to this edge, but it's all good. I liked adding that beautiful bow there. So with that beautiful purple fresh freesia fun stuff. So this is going to go on the outside of your card and it's flush, and that's with that textured tile, I believe it's called, embossing folder. And I love using my Tombow for embossed paper because I always describe it as getting the butter inside all the little nooks and crannies of your English muffin. It's like getting the glue inside all the little nooks and crannies. And it helps it adhere better, I believe. Another way to make sure that it adheres good, you can rub your bone folder on it, but I don't want to lose any of the embellished part of the paper. So we have that. Then we need to grab our dimensionals. I should meet you there, Pat, one Sunday morning. I'd just do my video later. I think that would be great. I love fire department breakfast, and we don't do it in Paltney anymore. It's inexpensive and it's delicious. So, all right, we're going to decorate our little pieces first. And so this is going to get, make sure I'm doing the right side. This is going to get some glue dot thingies, little dabble, do ya? Let's get Scrappy, Crafty, something is the girl's name. I don't know why that just came to my mind. Not the girl's name, but I think that's one of the places that I get a lot of inspiration with my junk journaling. And when I share some of her stuff, I'll be sure to share her YouTube channel. These people have been doing this stuff for years, and I think she's close to like 100,000. Maybe it's her. There's also another person I've been following today. Well, I've watched some of their videos, some of her videos as well previously. I love this. And I can't think of her name either, but I love her channel. A lot of inspiration, and I've been getting a lot of my fun stuff with my Echo Park goodies done with watching her stuff. So it's a lot of inspiring people out there all over in every genre of type of paper crafting. I hope I can be that person for so many. So as I love you all coming here and watching me. That is very faint. It says lots of love. And I believe it's probably in Bubble Bath or Pretty in Pink. Actually, I think that might be the color of this. No, Pretty in Pink. It's very faint, but it's beautiful. And it's very soft, and I really like it with this. This is the one, the smallest one, and I used that stamp embossing little zhuzhi thing. And it actually, if you look close enough, it's a butterfly in the center. I don't know if you can see that or if you've noticed that. And of course, my love for butterflies, as well as others' love for butterflies. All right, so we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of all these pieces. And then we'll get this card done, and then we're going to create on the fly, Celine, and use our shaving cream paper we did. Was it last week or the week before? I don't know, but oh, let's get all these on here. Okay, I dropped something, if anyone's keeping score. There will be a day that I don't drop anything in my video, and I won't even know what to do with myself. They have a nice simple breakfast. We get the half breakfast for $6, and it's enough for us, I'm sure. Pancakes, eggs, hash browns, I'm sure, sausage. And please tell me it's sausage from John Perry, because he makes the best sausage. No joke. All right, the big one's got to go on first so that we put it in the right spot. And kind of same spacing around each side there. Because all this is we're gonna try and get it centered to the best of our ability. This will, and you see how the postage stamps line up with the grooves. It's really super cool. Make sure I got that on the right side because the little butterfly in the center should be facing upward. At least that's how I have it. Ah, I definitely need to go. I love his sausage. All right, I actually should buy some from him. All right, there's that. Now we're gonna tie a bow. Shall we try? Sure. It's been a minute. Under. We're gonna hold this, we're gonna wrap it around. We are going to go around, and we are gonna come, and I know I do this part wrong, this flimsy ribbon, and then I'm gonna tie this together, and I can get a hold of it, and I think that's our bow. I didn't do a very good job though of putting that on straight. But that's our bow, and you can zhuzh it a little bit. One side you can make bigger. Maybe not. Yes, you can. Okay. All right, we're gonna get this and place that right there. It's too big for my liking, but I can't undo it. It should be a little bit tinier, which means I should have moved my peg in closer. But we're getting it. I'm learning slowly. It'll be fine. Or I could just tie another one. Maybe. Yeah, it's not gonna work. We'll just use the one we have. Okay, glue dot. Right here. I'm gonna lay this on a glue dot. I need to find out why I keep getting headaches. I'm trying to drink a lot more water. And I know the lack of sleep the other night probably didn't do so good, but don't drink cappuccino before you go to bed. Usually I have not had a lot of issues with my sleep, but it seems to have wreaked a little bit of havoc on me lately. But also, life is different in my house. My kids are not here, and I'm struggling. So there is that cute little zhuzhy bow. And so there's the first one. And let's see, we want to use the brushed brass butterflies. On one of these sets, I tried coloring one, you can see, with my blends. I don't think it turned out so great. I didn't end up using it. This, oops, is gonna go right here. A tiny one is gonna go right there. And then another tiny one, little itty bitty butterfly, is gonna go right there. Then we'll add this to the inside of our card. Fuzz from my sweater. Oops, gummy. It was funny. Don't forget, we're going to do some show and tell after if you want to stick around. If you got to go, I understand. Just come back and watch so you don't miss all that fun stuff. So this is card number 3. So Pat and Barb, this is 3, 2, 1. You can put in the comments which card you want, or you can private message me and let me know what card you want, 1, 2, or 3, and it will go with your Sandy eraser that I send you. So hopefully you can utilize a Valentine's card. And now we're going to, and it's okay if you both want the same card. I have no issues with that. I have a lot of cards and I need to share. I actually am going to be offering packs of cards for people to purchase, and I think I'm going to donate that money to someone is having a fundraiser to go on a trip to Italy to play basketball. Thank you so much. We're going to use this, and I found these heart pearls that I had in my stash, and let's see, I got to grab a couple other things, and we're going to use the ephemera to go with it. But I would love to help her cause and do a fundraiser to sell my packs of cards, 10 a pack, and I'll have this announced because I have so many cards that I need to get out to people. So it'll be a fee that will include shipping. So it might be a little, you know, pricey for some unless you're doing pickup. I can't deliver everything because that's, you know, obviously if people want cards from afar, then you know how that goes. All right, I need a piece of, I think I'm going to use basic white, and of course that's buried, and I knew I was going to do that. Actually, let's take a peek at these envelopes, or these card bases. I think that might be, no, because I didn't use that color. Okay, moving on. Yeah, definitely feeling the hot flashes going on. Okay, that might fall there. We're gonna set it here. All right, I have been posting randomly on my personal page, but I am gonna start posting product that I am destashing my craft room, and I'm gonna be posting stuff for people to purchase. I'm gonna cut this down to 5.5. I have a lot of product that I just, and yes, this is going to be my shaving cream card. So if you watch that technique, we're going to use part of this or maybe all of it for the front of the card. There are little flaws in it, but that's okay. I got my cute little thing here from Celine that I keep by me. And bear with me because I had my, there it is. We're going to score this standard card base at 4 1/4. So it's 8.5, 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we are going to measure this, and I think it is 5 1/4 by 4. And it would be great for the front of this card base. So we're going to varnish this. And if anyone's interested in this technique, I did this in a previous video and I can share the link. It's over on my YouTube channel, Creativity Made Easy. I believe it was the week before last. And we can totally, I think that's going to fit perfectly on there. I could just use part of it. And I want to make sure, because it does, you know, it's not, because it got wet, you can see there's a little defect here. Actually, it's not. I think it's just where how the ink laid on the paper. But right here, it kind of looks a little ripped. You could even send this through an embossing folder, but I'm a little hesitant because of the stiffness of the paper now. So I am going to use, because I really want this to stick down, my seal all around the edges. It's very, it's almost like a coarse texture now. And I'm just really, really hoping that I get this placed right, okay? Lay this flat. Looks good, looks good. Now, flip it over, and I'm going to run my embossing, or my bone folder over it, so I'm not disrupting that layer. Isn't that beautiful? You can create your own background paper. Then we have this that I found in my stash of, I think it's Poppy Parade. So I'm going to use this. Now I could either do it this way, or I could do it this way, and then I'm going to add a layer of white in here. So we need to measure. Actually, I don't need to add anything, right? Because we can use these elements and it will give us those wonderful things that maybe we want to use. So let's see what we have left. I think how adorable it would be if I could keep one of these all intact. That'll be pretty. So let's decorate this. Keep this all intact. Hey, Stacy, BFF, good morning. Stacy's my BFF, my work BFF. I love her. Friend. She's my bestie. We get each other through the workday. They had to separate us, though. They had to separate us. Darn it all. This because we're bad influences on each other. We got each other through the day. Now we just have to call and harass each other. They didn't really separate us. I'm just being facetious. Let's see. What am I looking for? I need adhesive. I need adhesive, and I don't want glue to ooze out through all the... How do I want to do this? I don't want to use that. It's not playing nice with me. So I am going to... Stacy, you watching the game today? Pretty sure you are. Tell Billy I said hello. I think I'm adding glue to the wrong side of this. I am, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna put this here. Yes, it's just cool because you can make them any color you want. It's super cool. All right, so that's kind of loose fitting, and I kind of put the wrong side on, but that's okay. Because you can really see the texture on the back side of this. It's kind of got a grayish, kind of a different kind of tone to it. It's all good. Now we can see what pretty sentiment we want to put on here. And you could do... Again, I'm struggling with the fact that the lighter color is very hard to read. I think I added ink to that and was going to use it on a project. Hugs and kisses. But yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. How about Be Mine? Yes, Be Mine. Right here. That will pop up. And I think We did them outside on the patio. Yes, it's really difficult to do it in your craft space or in the house because it's very messy. No doubt about that. Now this is real red, but there's not real red in there. But there is, I don't think I really care what color it is. I'm going to use Be Mine. And I think I want to use, I'm struggling. I think that would be cute going across the hearts. I think I like that better. All right, so we are going to put dimensionals on this. Decisions, decisions, my friends. But I do love the shaving cream technique, and the card smells delicious. So there's that. So I'm going to share with you a sneak peek of the book I made from last weekend. Another thing I created when I was in my craft room. I think it was over the holiday weekend. That's what it was. I think it might have been Monday because I had nothing going on, I don't think. I don't even know. So there's that. I like to pretend I know what I'm talking about, but there are days where I'm just way off. Okay. We could add some floral something. I don't want to cover up that heart either. Maybe I'm just pushing to do too much at the moment. Oh, but that's pretty right where it fell. Okay. Add some adhesive, and then we'll be done with that. Right there is where it fell. Just adds a little bit of color, pops of color. This will get dimensionals. Loving all the dimension. And then we're going to do some fun stuff with those cute hearts. And I know where my dimensionals are, but I keep reaching for the spot they're supposed to be in. So, thank you. Hey, Doris. How are you? Thank you for popping on and watching. I love it when people show up and from all over the places. I was just saying, we were having a conversation about Fireman's Breakfast and how Pat Robinson here on the page in the comments had mentioned that she went to Prattsburgh's Fireman's Breakfast. And you can relate because we used to work at those at the Pulteney Firehouse. I want to grab some, I should have put some ribbon somewhere. I still can. Let's get some really pretty ribbon. See, I'm trying not to cover up all this yumminess. We've got this. I don't want to do that. That's too candy cane-ish. I've got all kinds of stuff everywhere. All right, let's grab, what's this? Does that match? Yep. We're going to tie a bow. Now you can use your bow maker, or you can do what I'm doing right here and zhuzh it. Okay, and you can stick it right there. I just don't want to cover up all the prettiness of the paper underneath. This just was like a 1/4 inch. Not quarter, an 1/8 of an inch. I think I'm going to put it right there with a glue dot, which are right here too. I purposely bought the ephemera because of you and Lori to see what you guys create with it. Love this card. Thank you. Ephemera is, to me, one of the best things I'm just so falling in love with. And I became passionate about it when I started really following people that were doing junk journals outside of, you know, Stampin' Up! Folks. And I can't even tell you all the inspiration I have gotten from people using their ephemera that come with like their whole, I mean, wait until you see all the things that I've done with this Pooh collection. I really am just trying to, what do they call it? Slam it. Slam it and use it, every ounce of it. So it's been a fun challenge for myself. So there we have that bow, cute accent. And why not use some of these beautiful, these were hearts, I don't know. They're heart pearls that I found in a stash of stuff that was retired probably. And now I can use it. So we've got shiny, we've got kind of opaque pearls and kind of a dull white. I want to go with the shiny because I think it's really going to add to the essence. I think it'll be aesthetically pleasing, as Aaliyah says, to use these hearts on here, the pearlized hearts. So I'm going to add some, if I can get my hands working right. So I should take some Tylenol or guzzle some water. We're going to add another little one. Where are we going to put that? Maybe, I don't want to put it in the center of the flower. It'll get lost in there. And another large one right here. I want them to face the right way. Just down a little bit from the bow. And there you go. It's already got a white base. And so we're good. It's just so beautiful. I love these so much. All right, so remember 1, 2, or 3 for Pat. Oh boy, Disney stuff. Yeah. Yep. And you have a trip to Disney coming up, which I'm very excited for you. All right, so those are the cards, and I'll highlight them again once I show you my show and tell. These are sneak peeks. All right, let me just give you a touch on the Winnie the Pooh. This is just the 12 by 12, okay? And the 12 by 12, and I may have shown you, comes with all these ephemera, like cut-aparts. So there's 3 sheets of cut-aparts. There's an entire sheet of stickers. You probably can't even see that. 3 sheets of cut-aparts, all stickers, and then you have all these designer series papers or decorative papers. So this is a front, back, and maybe it's not in that order, but these are all the designs, and I'm so excited. So a sneak peek, and this may be a class, if I can work it out, where you can have access to me creating it online for a small fee. We'll see. So this is my favorite day. Oh, look at the ephemera, or the cut-aparts, and how wonderful these gems coordinate, and this coordinates, right? Oh my goodness, are you excited? Wait till you see. It took me 3 tries to get the book measured and put together correctly. I'm gonna set that aside for now. It wants to always fall down for me. Take a sip of coffee. This is just one project that I've done. I've done 6 tags, 5 cards, 2 other journals, and I'm working on a billfold journal right now. And there's so much paper left. I cannot wait to share the entire smash of these products. How cute. Baby book. Are you picturing it? This says, as soon as I saw you, I knew a grand adventure was about to start. You can add a small photo here. You can add photos here. Got a little tuck spot. You have a banner or a belly band here where you can add more photos. It's just so stinking cute. Another belly band. This is kind of a snug fit, so I had to cut this down a little bit, but you could add a picture there. You are as sweet as honey. Another tuck spot for photos. Winnie the Pooh. I actually cut that off of a strip of the paper that actually says Winnie the Pooh at the bottom of the piece that you have to cut off to make it a 12 by 12. Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. Definitely a baby book. Loving all the baby book accents we have, I already showed you that tuck spot, so that's a back side to this book. That flips over. You could do a magnetic, but because there's tucking here, I didn't want to deal with that. A magnet. This, of course, is the cover, and on the back, we have that adorable Pooh sticking his head in a honey jar. So I'm so excited about this little book. This I created at retreat last weekend, and I think I was finished with it except the embellishments. Now, I remember when I started doing paper crafting and needing to learn coordination of products, colors, whatever. And that was definitely a big sale for me with certain companies, is the coordination of their products. And the fact that I can mix and match products and coordinate things is just amazing. Now, of course, all of this suite is obviously a bundle collection. It's a collection. It's called the Winnie the Pooh collection. It's Echo Park. Still available because I still see it advertised. And I can share the link to Echo Park above or below in the description of this video. Above? Below? Oh yes, I'm on Facebook. I can share the link to that. And I can't wait to finish crushing or smashing this entire product suite. That is lingo I'm learning from all these other people that take an entire product collection and just make a ton of things with it, and they have very little left with it when they're done. What a cute book. Would make a great baby shower gift and tuck in a couple gift cards. Absolutely. So goals, life goals is I'm not sure if I'm going to do an Etsy store. I don't want this to become crazy business content, but if ever I do decide to do stuff like that, if I tend to make a ton of stuff and I need to destash, then I'm going to probably sell some of this stuff somewhere. All right, these are some pages that I did at the retreat. You will not believe the amount of things I got done with the little bit I took with me. Now, this was a paper pack that we got. Let's set these aside. Some of them are not completely finished, but this is traditional scrapbooking. This was a paper pack that we got, and we could make it as we wanted to. And there is a Creative Memories was the product used. And this is, look at that, Cold Hands, Warm Heart. So I have a 2-page spread. I can put 1, 2 of your standard size photos. I think this will fit 4x4s. That's a 4x4 piece. And this also will fit a standard photo. But look at the mountains. So this is a border punch, and it kind of got wrinkled. This is a border punch, and I took whatever papers I had in my stash. I think I got 3 pieces or 4 pieces. And with the design, so there is kind of like a how to cut your paper formula, and then how to put it all together. And of course, that's the back side, so I can do something with that in addition to these 2 pages. So that was our gift for attending. And then I created with some of the other stuff that I received in the past. I did 2, this is so cute, 2 spread with watermelon. Isn't that cute? Life is Sweet stickers, 1 in a melon. Cute little, adding little gems that coordinate really nicely that I have in my stash. So I can do other stuff to this, but those are another 2-page spread. This was all done that day. This purposely was for, because that weekend was Aaliyah's birthday. So margaritas, please. When life gives you limes, make margaritas. I don't know if you can see that completely. That's a sticker. It's a sticker. And then the banner here is stickers. And then you have the lemon and lime that are stickers. But I love, and it coordinates with Pool Party, Flirty Flamingo paper. So it's great that these products coordinate with some stuff that I already have. And then the back side is just and this is the 2-tone. So you can see 1 page is the lighter, 1 page is the darker, and it goes great with that slice of lime. And then this is the next page where you have your sweetness, your margaritas, and a little slice of lime down here sticker, and just super awesome. So I took some pictures of us doing margarita flights, and I'm gonna add those to those pages. So that was fun time at that retreat. Now I want to put these somewhere because I don't know what I just did with my sleeve. And then with leftovers, and I need to put a sentiment on this, but I had leftovers from that paper, and I used obviously papers from my stash, and I can go ahead and add a sentiment here from whatever, a stamp set or stickers or something. And I used that pool party zhuzhy ribbon that coordinates with those limes. It's really super cool how much things coordinate, and these gems are also coordinating with each color within there. So I'll add a sentiment on there to kind of take away some of the busyness, but I did that as well with leftover pieces. So I'm learning so much to use everything, and it's very exciting. And this is something that I was playing around with. I watched somebody do a video, and I'm sorry, I need to start making notations as to who these people are. But this is a cute little addition. It's a waterfall junk journal, and you can add it to a junk journal, or you can add it to a scrapbook page. I know we're very avid people to put scrapbook pages into protectors. But then you can't enjoy the elements of what this can bring. So you can do hard things. And then you pop that open. A little bit of the Memory and More cards from I don't know when. Some decorative paper here. That awesome tag punch. I did distress using it's either I think the Lost Lagoon. So I did distress the paper with Lost Lagoon. And that's that beautiful paper that was kind of remade. Life is Wonderful. So you have a belly band tuck spot there for photos. You can put a photo there. And another page where you can add a photo. And this I just put in there. I didn't finish it, but I could add a journaling piece on there, or it can just be journaled on and tucked in here with an additional photo. But that is super cool, and I can't remember who helped me with this. Is it Smiles and Sparkles? I can't remember, but there's so many people that are influencing my creativity right now, and I promise I'll start giving them kudos when I remember who all of them are. But I loved this, and I loved the book that I created, and I'm just really super excited to continue doing all this wonderful stuff. So I'm going to flip you back around. I appreciate everyone joining me and those catching the replay. It brings so much love to my heart. So I'm going to finish my coffee now that it's cold, and see what else I can get into. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday. And if you're watching the big game, enjoy. Don't eat too much. And if you do, it's okay. It's just one day. But anyway, mini stampin', mini craftin', blessings to each and every one of you. Cheers to my Yellowstone mug and the goodness within it, and to all of you. I'll see you again real soon. Bye.